telling you, Moreno, we've got to get Roger Thorpe out of that clinic and off the island before the authorities...
I can have everything for myself now, if I'm just very clever. Get hold of myself. I'm imagining things. Hello. Hello.
We'll continue with part 2 of The Guiding Light in a moment.
For Chicago, departing at...
Ross, don't you think it would be a little easier to put the stuff in the car and maybe have a nice quiet drink at home?
Hey, what are you talking about? I love airport cocktail lounges.
You are making that up.
No, I'm not. It's the truth. I've loved them ever since we flew to Paris.
Ross, we were in a private jet. We never set foot in a public cocktail lounge.
Oh, yeah. May I take your order?
Hello.
Carrie?
Just some orange juice, please.
My, that sounds good to me, too. Yes. You know, the part I liked best was when we were flying back from Paris, and at 40,000 feet, I woke up, and there you were in my arms.
Funny, I thought about that on my short flight to Chicago. And then again, on the flight back. You know what? It's very lonely up there without you. I do not like flying alone.
Oh, I don't like anything anymore. Unless, of course, I can share it with you.
You know what I remember? I remember the first time you tried to kiss me and I told you everything was happening too fast.
Ah, yes, I remember that, too.
Well, I've been doing some very serious thinking on that score. And I've come to a conclusion that when something very, very special happens between two people, time and reason have to be put aside. I am yours, Ross Marler. I am completely committed to the love between us. Right or wrong?
Wrong? How could it be wrong when it makes us better, stronger people?
Couldn't. It does. Now I want you to tell me how you are. I was so worried about you when I left for Chicago. There was so much tension in you, I didn't know what to do to help.
Oh, help. You always help. You've helped from the very first day I met you. Even when you were away, just the thought of you and the fact that you love me helped me through what could have been one of the darkest periods of my life.
I'm sorry it's a dark period in your life. If it's any consolation, I loved meeting Laney and Carter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew you would.
But you know, Laney was very upset about Jackie. We called Jackie from her apartment when I was there, and she was all upset about Phillip having run away from school or something.
Yes, I've never been more worried about Jackie since I've known her. Usually she's a very positive, strong woman like you. But...
But what?
Listen, I just want to look at you and revel in the fact that you're back. Because now that you are, I know exactly what I have to do. You ever been kissed in an airport cocktail lounge?
Never.
Brace yourself. It's another first for the both of us.
Hi, Justin.
Oh, hello, Eve. Look, my flight doesn't leave until 7 o'clock tonight for Chicago. It is not too late for me to call Emmett and cancel this whole trip.
I won't hear of it, darling. I have Eve here. I'll be just fine until you get back.
Did you hear from Ross?
Well, he stopped by earlier and said he was picking Carrie up, but that he would try to drop back by before you left so you two could talk things out. Oh, Excuse me,
I have to go warm up a bottle for Samantha's nurse. I'm bringing it up for her. Would you like some tea or something while I'm in the kitchen?
Evie, I'd love a cup of tea, thank you.
Okay.
Did Ross say anything about the will?
Only that with the big service awards dinner tonight that he thought sure that he could stall Alan again.
There was only some way to stall Diane until I got back from Chicago, and then we could figure out a way to stop her from carrying out her threat.
I can't go on pinning my hopes on our finding some way to stop Diane. There just isn't any. There's no way of reasoning with someone that inhuman. No way to stop her either. Not when the only thing she cares about in this world are Alan and more power in that damn company.
Well, I'm not giving up. How's Phillip?
Threatened and moody. And he wants to go back to Lincoln Prep on the bus tonight.
What?
I've thought about this, and I think it might just be the best thing for all of us.
Why?
Phillip promised he'd never run away again. And we can't seem to reach him here. Perhaps it would be best for Phillip to be busy in school with boys his own age. So I thought we'd drive him to the bus station on the way to the airport tonight.
Listen to me. You do not have to drive me to the airport. They're predicting terrible weather tonight.
Now, I want to. I need to get out of this house. Clear my head a little. So, I'll drive the two men in my life to the bus station, to the airport, say goodbye to them, and then come back here and be with Eve and my new baby daughter.